Welcome back to Glider Gaming. I'm Glider. You are joining us in the GliderCage and oxygen not included. Last time we were looking at how to cool the water so our base wasn't overheating internally, and I realized that no one could reach this pipe. So the first thing we're going to do today is dig this stuff out so that they can build this pipe. And in case you didn't catch us last time, I forgot bridges, as I tend to do. Oh, hold on. It goes into the cooling loop and back out, so this direction. So we're piping all of the water we're desalinating through some radiant piping, and then back through insulated piping back into our base. And that is going to create a situation where we have cold water sitting in our pipes instead of 70-degree water, which is just making our base much too spicy. Our crops are all stifling. Even our trees are having some issues growing, so we just need to start cleaning up our base and getting rid of some of the stuff that's, we had to do to survive. Now we can make things nice. Yeah, it's okay that we are insufficient on Paku. It's just there in case we find it, guys. It's not a big deal. What else do we have going? Oh yeah, we built some exosuits. We need to deliver those. Ooh, refined copper. Ah, snazzy suits. I love snazzy suits. Where's the snazzy suit? There it is. So let's see here. I always put the scientists in snazzy suits because they tend to stick around inside the base more, so they can brighten the decor of the base. I'm surprised by how much chlorine is in our base. Must be from either setting this system up or when we first harvested bleach stone. Might have spilt a little bit. Oh, aluminum ore right there. Might as well take all that stuff out. Okay, we need to deliver suits down to these guys. All of these can be priority 7. Because we're supplying this with oxygen from our base, we are catching little bits of CO2 that people exhale. But it's not a huge deal. It's not going to ultimately destroy our Atmos suits. Everything lacks water, I suppose. That's okay. We'll have more water. As long as we have water for plumbing, we'll always be fine. Where is our water? Okay, there goes some. Goodness gracious. Alright, there's our first Atmos-suited dupe. Oh, we don't need these deodorizers anymore because we aren't sending duplicants through here in such a way that they need to breathe. And it's not like they work that well anyway. Any amount of germs is enough to give somebody slime lungs, so 3,000 and 18,000, not a huge difference in my book. Look at all that algae. Good thing we don't need it anymore. We do have 6 tons of backup algae in case of emergencies. Alright, so coming up this way, we're going to claw out of here. This will give us the ability to come back this way. And that'll get us access to this volcano or whatever it is. And back up here to get access to this stuff. I think we're just going to peel off this whole layer. We are going to build a storage tank for that salt water. I'm going to build it out to here. Oh, geez. Here's your dupe for the morning. Derp for the morning. Seems that whenever I'm trying to build something and the daily report comes up, it just does this silly stuff for no reason. Okay, so we need to dig out that, whatever that is. And then do need to be able to get into this copper volcano. So we'll put a door there. Nope, that's sand. We can't dig that. Okay, we'll dig all this stuff, though. That'll get us started. Right, so this one has enough pressure, probably from oxygen, but CO2 hasn't gotten up here. This one has enough pressure, but still no CO2, so these things are at the cusp of turning on again, which is fine. Temperature-wise, this place is spicy hot, but they're perfectly fine that in there. I think I'm gonna plot another row of insulation just to be safe. But we don't need to get involved with that volcano. That's as close as we'll come to that volcano. Alright, we've hit the point where we can't research this stuff without astronomy. That's fine. We'll do the rest of the research and then we'll stop. Power-wise, looks like this line is a little too overdone. Potential power is 1.8 kilowatts. So we need to reroute some of this stuff. This line is pretty chill. This line is also pretty chill. Not using any of that. Alright, let's just run a fresh line. So we're gonna grab another small transformer. I'm just gonna run it basically exactly where it's running now. We can't quite do that though. It's because I don't want to disrupt this park. They can get in there, so I guess it's not a big deal to run it in there. Okay, so that's where it's going. There's the bridges we need. That will ease the strain on this line. A lot of it doesn't run 24/7, so it's not a huge deal, but it's just best in the long run not to have to deal with that. We have more... Oh, that's waterweed seeds. Oh, I thought it was wheezewort seeds. How do you grow a water seed? Oh, oxyfern plants? I thought it was water seeds. 72 water seeds. Wow. Waterweed. Okay. They thrive in salty water and can be harvested for fresh edible lettuce. They can grow in warmish to hot temperatures. The atmosphere has to be wet. And then, okay. We should be able to handle growing these just fine. They need bleach stone? Why? That's weird. Huh. That'll be an interesting thing to try to do, but I'm excited to try to do it. How hot is this? It's too hot. It's still too hot for them. Can run it through a thermal aqua tuner, I guess. That'll take care of it. Thermal aqua tuners take a lot of energy, though. Oh, yeah, we also have to power this thing over here. Running heavy watt wire. Okay, looks like everything is reachable, so that's good. Okay, I think our next exosuit station is going to be over here. I'm probably going to use this one a lot more, because I'm going to use this one to get all over the place. So I'm going to make sure there's plenty of room around here. Though, like I said, if I end up building more power machines, I'm going to put them right here anyway. So maybe we end up doing it just in this general area. I'm just building a ladder over here to get access to it. So let's go ahead and put it right here. Let's destroy those. And dig these out. Yeah, let's go down a row. The new ladder is going to be run over here. I do want to extend this room too. So let's assume that we extend this room. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, and then go right there. So we're actually going to want the ladder right here. Please stop. Please stop. No, that's not what I wanted either. Just don't want ladders everywhere. Okay. Now we're gonna extend this over to here. Go all the way over to here. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So whatever's going on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is just gonna be a tall one. Okay, that's what this general area will look like. Station-wise, let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Start with 4, but we'll plan for like 8, I guess. Oh, and of course I did silly things. Silly things. Well, we can still build this. We'll figure out how to do it later. Okay, so that's gonna split it. Let's run it this way. Bridge right there. Right, so it's gonna come up here. It's gonna split 50-50. And this is split 50-50, and then split 50-50, split 50-50. This one gets split 3 ways, but it's gonna be used last, so it's fine. Okay. We're going to need power for this system. Thinking of power, how are we doing over here? Yep, got this whole thing all done up. So we need to cut the line right there. There. That'll work out a lot better in the long run. Right, so this one is basically not doing anything. So we're definitely going to run the power from this line. Do not need a small power line right there. Thank you. That will go there. That will go there. And we'll just put that there as a little step to get all the way up here. Uh-oh. Making a mess means bad things. Y'all trapped? How y'all trapped? Doesn't make sense. You're a little trapped, though. Please beat him up. Just fresh, clean, cool water. That guy was kind of appealing until I saw that he was a flatulent fellow. We'll just take water. Don't need any of that there. Never do any of that. Let's go check in down here. Okay, they're completely done. So we'll research this one now. Plumbing wise. Okay, there's one spot right there they can't access. So we're gonna pop those up to 8s. And they haven't gotten over here yet. Oh no, and we let all that nasty air into our base. Thought I had it all figured out, guys. Luckily it's not happening terribly fast. Should be able to do that one too. Luckily not too much nastiness got into the base. A little bit of slime lung. I don't think it's gonna ruin things. Just annoying. Always seems that I end up doing that. I think I've got the perfect plan and then I realize I flubbed it up a little bit. All of this is really important, guys. Get it done. Okay, and then that's gonna come from there. So we're almost done with this stuff over here. Just about. If it was backed up a little better, I'd cut it, but I think it's still gonna take just enough time that I don't want to do that. I'm gonna enable this so it just processes the last little bits of water it has. Then we can probably deconstruct it. Okay. So we're saying this stuff's all unreachable. So I guess we'll just dig it out. Since we already let some stuff in, we'll just bite the bullet. Back up here. Yep, they got that all done. Might as well just build a walkway for them here. There's no point in making them hop, and they'll move faster with a walkway. This is a nice balmy negative. Even the gases up here are getting really cold. So this is doing exactly what I want to have happen. Okay. Water's flowing now. So we are going to break this tube again. Yep, got the pipe all done up there. Alright, all this is dug, so... come back in here and take out another layer or two. What are they standing on? Oh. I thought they were standing on something very interesting, but I guess not. I think it was one of these is what I saw. So that's what we could do. We could pump that in, all this chlorine into a room to grow that salt seed stuff. We do it lower in the base so that the CO2 presses the chlorine upwards, because chlorine sits right on top of CO2. What are you missing? Just foodstuffs to cook? Yep. We'll wait on that one. Okay. The water is just sitting there. It's coming in at 77. Looks like it's coming out at 26, so that's way better. That's gonna cool things down a stitch. The water's coming in at 40s now. Yeah. So this little room is not as efficient enough to keep up. But we are going to come in here and break only building. Get rid of this stuff. So when we do have more of these seeds, we will be able to use them. Furniture, right? Furniture. No. We've moved. It used to be planter pots that I put them in, but not that they need things to continue growing. I'm doing them in planter boxes. I think I will dig this one up, and I'll move it over here just to spread out the cooling. Copy your settings onto this box. Yeah, it's just too hot in here. Definitely need more seeds. Okay, so we need Atmos suits now. We need 4 of them. We have just enough refined aluminum to make 4 of them, so that's perfect. We also need eggshells to be mopped up. Is that organic? Yes, we have eggshells set for mopping up. Probably need to do a whole base sweep up now. Just, it's been long enough. We just need to clean this place up. Okay. They aren't coming in here. Ah, they got buried. Darn sand. So we'll be able to come down in here and dig this up. Then we'll be able to research these things and extend the size of their stuff. Imagine we don't need all this here. oxygen is doing swimmingly. It's a little rough right over here, but dupes don't spend a lot of time up here, so I'm not terribly worried about that. And we could easily remedy the fact that the airflow is poor by adding some more. What? Why would you make a mess? Oh, because I forgot to deconstruct this and flip it around so water could actually come through. That's a niner, folks. We have a niner. Yep, a whole bunch of folks are making messes because I overlooked that bridge thing. Alright, folks, this is also a niner. I repeat, we have a second niner. Dude, you're just standing there. Someone pull my niner. Please, somebody. We have a niner. Thank you. Okay, by flipping that, yep, we're now allowing water to go this way. We also have to flip this one. So, plumbing. Liquid bridge. Just go that way. And then, pipe-wise, definitely need that pipe broken. That's a niner, folks. No, where's the bridge? Pipe, 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 pipe. Bridge. It's a 7. In fact, I do want to break, like, all of these pipes. We don't need them. Might use them for something else someday, but I like to have cleaner pipe systems. Perfect, okay. Temperature-wise, it's still going to be very spicy out in these parts, but it's going to get a lot better with 19-degree water coming in. Temperature-wise out here, a little bit more space. I don't know. We'll see how that works. Okay. Anyway, we were kind of thinking, why is it that the oxygen quality is so poor in these areas? So that'll help. And we also need to mop up all of their messes. Okay. I think that's the entirety of the mess load. Pinch of pepper seeds. I don't think we need those very bad. Narcoleptic and unconstructive, or flatulent, or an allergic person. I'm going to take more dupes. 12 is not my final point, but just not those dupes. They don't inspire me as GliderCage material. Okay, over here, they are getting some stuff done. Alright, that being dug means we can put one right there. Guess we want to mop this stuff up too. Gives you iron ore back from the rust deoxidizer? I wouldn't have guessed. I mean, it makes sense that it does that, but I didn't think they'd be that kind to us. That's pretty sweet. Let's start at the bottom. Let's do all of this stuff here first. Overpressure. It's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Also, I need the plumbing in here. that's gold amalgam. Excellent. This one's just going to be way too high up now, so we're just going to cancel that one. We can recover all of our materials. And then, plumbing-wise, never really decided where it was going, but that'll do. Alright, things are looking better. A little worried about somebody's head getting created in a tile. That does happen. Please don't put your heads in the tile. Okay, yep. They used to just trap their heads there and they'd suffocate to death, but clay is much kinder now. Okay, research-wise, we are basically done. Until we get to the surface, we don't need to research anymore. So I'm just going to reclaim that little bit of space. We can do something else in there now. Okay, carbon dioxide is back up to where we want it. We can now store food in all of these areas. Now this one we're not going to need a pump in here. This creates copper. And man, there's 9 tons of copper. We're not going to need to make any more metal for a while. As soon as we finish this out. Pardon me. We are going to build a ladder to here. I'm going to leave that door intact. I don't think that's going to overflow, but we do want to have that done soon. More water weed seeds. Lots of those water weeds. Plumbing-wise, we're just keeping up with that. And the natural gas is holding firm. Neither of these are sustainable long-term power resources, though. So you might put another setup over here with coal. Consumable coal. Well, nope, we don't have any coal. Kilograms is not nearly enough coal. Why are you sleeping there? That's kind of strange. Yeah, you can go in there. There's way more water there than I realized. Some of it must have spilled out from over here or something. Or up here. It's okay though. Whoa, lots of water. What we can do is we can make these two into mesh tiles. And then anything that goes up above this will just spill down. Okay, that goes right there, completing, for the most part, this area. Do still want to mop these couple spots. Oops, I accidentally canceled our pump. But the power and the piping is all in place, so we don't have to redo those. Alright, we're going to dig out all of this stuff that's left. Except those, because sand will fall. But all the rest. We can't dig neutronium, so that's fine. Because of the two types of water, it is just really inhibiting its ability to flow the way it wants to, but eventually that is going to get very full. May I mop any of this water? Too much. Not on the floor. Okay. Now if they just wipe that spot up, we're done. Might as well build a ladder too. They'll need it eventually. I really want you to mop this though, somebody. Thank you. Okay. All of this is a 7. All of this is a 7. I guess not that one, because then they won't be able to get over here. Definitely want to analyze this. In fact, we also want to analyze this. Our researchers don't have any research to do, so this will give them something to do. Oh, okay. Getting more steam. That's fun. Still very hot. This fella's pipes are completely blocked. So he's now supplying all of the polluted water we need over here. The temperatures are high. Sure, I'll take fertilizer. That tends to run out, and even though you can make more, I just never do. Eventually, when we get into some of these fancier farms, I might want to make advanced fertilizers, but I don't do it for meal ice. It doesn't seem to do anything. And mushrooms grow so fast, it's really not relevant either. CO2 is building up over here on this side, so soon I think these guys will start kicking on again. Even over here, CO2 is building up. Okay, got that built, and now the water is spilling just the way it wants. Not real physics-wise, but in very fun ways. Okay, this guy keeps trying to kick on, it seems. So we are going to disable that again. And that's running out of power, so it looks like we may be stressing the power system. So we do need to come up with some ways to increase our power output. We could probably at this point make more ethanol distilleries. For the most part, the wood is doing okay. Shooting at 30 degrees. Okay, yeah. So body temperature shouldn't be the issue anymore. Nope, it still is. Because the water's going in too hot. So using this as both a water and an oxygen cooling system is stressing the system out. Even this little system over here is losing its, it's stressing. The temperature is gone up by like 10 degrees. We could reroute the oxygen though. To do so, we do need a ladder over here. Go up here, all the way over, and then probably deconstruct that and all of this. Bring it right back around to there. Oh, we don't want to break that yet. In order to do all that, we do need an official floor so they can move faster and actually get where they need to go. This is going to be mesh tile. I guess this is going to be mesh tile. And we actually don't need the ladder over here. They'll be able to access this all from underneath. Up here, we are ready to deliver our Atmo suits. Once we have that done, we no longer need access to this area over here. So we're going to just dig our way over here. Guess we still need the access until we dig all the way over here, though. So how are we going to do that? These exosuits work much more efficiently if they're running on a surface they can actually move on. Just don't love the water that we're having to root through. Guess what we could do is dig this way. And let the water spread out. And then if there's too much water and it needs to go somewhere, it can drain all the way over here. Then we'll be able to build the ladder down and expand this area. These things are all oxygened up. They're all charged up. Just waiting for some suits. Okay. Lily just woke up from her nap. Water's still draining. it's saying we have unrefrigerated food. Must be these little bits of oxygen hanging out over here. Just making these two unrefrigerated every so often. Or they're harvesting stuff and not picking up fast enough. That's the other option. Let's check out skill points real quick. Everybody's got them. So you need to go into decorating and decorating. You need to put your grilling. And you still have 2 more points, but you don't really have any other super interests. You're good at medicine, so you can go doctoring. And if you just look, everybody has way more morale than they used to now. You wanted another digger. That's just because we're giving him fried mushrooms and some different things. Banhi's working up to a mechanical engineer. Lindsay, you need to go further into building. Lindsay, we declined upgrading any of her stuff last time because she had ran out of points, but now she has more points. That's wonderful. Can also have you be a farmer, but now we've maxed out her morale again. Okay, you still just aren't quite to the morale needs you need to get to the engineer. May has lots and lots of morale. What are you good at, May? Excavation. Okay, you're probably going out and digging, so we're going to try to get you up to exosuit wearing. Most everyone's going to need exosuit wearing, just so that they get this trait so they're not super slow. Okay, you are still pretty maxed out on morale. Doctoring puts you over, so we'll just skip your stuff, Nisbet. You guys all have better hats now. The Masterworks. Super hard digging. Electrical engineering. Anyhow, Otto. Oh, you're a little maxed out. Catalina. We'll give you more building. Turner. Oh, super hard digging puts you too far. Perfect for you on construction, though. Could have also given you advanced doctoring, I guess. So we still have to work on morale. There's plenty of things we can do to up their morale. Food was just one of the first ones I wanted to work on. That is definitely too much to mop, so we'll get drained out over here and then eventually we'll be able to mop it up. Put a ladder down here. Then we're going to break that tile. Oh, hold on. Just make sure there's nothing running through that tile that I just like messed up. No, cool. We're gonna break that tile so that we can have our ladder going the whole way through. Then we can block off this passageway. These guys are still growing, so I don't want to disrupt them. So we'll just let them walk over those. I'll probably just dig all this out and build a new ladder. I don't see much of a point in having them walk on the slower surfaces. Don't know what we're gonna do with that space yet, but we definitely just wanted to... Uh-oh. Realized we can't do everything I wanted for that oxygen system. This area right here is just too high, standing right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It shouldn't be, but I guess it is. I don't know. You are now... No, you're not fully trapped. You could easily become trapped, though. Come on, keep draining. go. Guess that's not a big deal right there. They're wearing suits after all. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the ones all the way over here. Oh, just kidding, shouldn't have done that. It's all rushing back. No more popped eardrums. That'll help our morale out a lot. A lot of our morale problems are coming from popped eardrums or stress problems are coming from popped eardrums. New printables. We don't have many pipsqueaks left, so sure, I'll take another pipsqueak. I need to think about what kind of dupes I want before I go taking more dupes, I think. Are going to put those in there. Perfect. Yes, please get out of there. No! Dang rabbit. Oh, yeah, perfect. I was worried somebody's going to get trapped in there. Alright, everything over here is growing again, so that's awesome. It's a very spicy area of the base, but what we're probably going to do is probably build all of our power stuff right here and drop it down in so we can get more of this heat producing stuff out. We just have to figure out what to do with this polluted water. I now also don't think I care about the fact we have so much carbon trapped in here, or CO2 trapped in here. Uh-oh, wrong element damage. Okay. We never did any automation in here, I'm just now seeing. So, we want automation. We're going to do an AND gate for this again. I go right there. Let's put one right here, one right there. We're going to do an atmosphere sensor here and a gas element sensor there. So we've exhausted our amount of natural gas, which is going to put a strain on our power system, unfortunately. So no one can actually reach the stuff over here until we dig this out. Oh, perfect. I forgot about this area over here. And dig out all that and that. We are going to build this and this. After that's built, we'll destroy all of these spaces. Okay, they're in here again. Why are you breathing? You have an Atmos suit on. You should be breathing in your Atmos suit, folks. Okay. So apparently we don't have enough stuff to build all these, which is fine. We'll just have to redo them again with other materials. Alternatively to this, we could also just put a filter on, but it'll run continuously forever, wasting our power if we don't have this stuff on there. So I'd rather just risk it a bit more. Have a little bit of wrong element damage. so this is going to be set for natural gas. Cancel those. Choose copper. Reset this up to an 8. So just like before, this sensor here, we want it to be above. We'll do 600. So there's going to have to be a significant amount of gas pressure, and the fact that there is... Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, we're fine. I don't need the knot. So if it's in natural gas, and there's enough signal strength, or enough pressure, then we'll turn on the pump and start shipping out natural gas. Alright, so I think we need more ethanol distilling and more tree growth. And we need to get rid of this. Let's bring this down here. Let's build a pump. We'll find energy for this pump right here. Where are we sending this water to? Where should we put it? I guess we could send it over here. It wouldn't bother me any. Thanks, computer. That was awesome autosave. This didn't go on for like... no, it sure did. It went on forever. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Do not do stuff during autosaves. Devs, please fix bug. We're just going to send all this over here. Then eventually we can dig it over here and dump it all down in there or something. So let's put a vent right there. And just in case, we'll put one ladder right there. That will pump until there's no fluid left. And that'll be great. Then we're just going to put a ton of transformers over here. Including a couple big ones. So that's going to be a big one. Eventually that'll be a big one. And that will be a big one. So, let's see how... That'll be a big one. That'll be a big one. Alright, so small transformer, small transformer, small transformer. Probably just destroy that. So we can bring down more ladder. And we'll eventually probably destroy that ladder too. This will give a nice power infrastructure into our base. Eventually we'll get rid of this stuff too. Now why are you saying you guys can't... Oh, we ran out of power. Oh no. We've completely run out of power. Oh no. We are 100% out of power, folks. Disable that. Don't need to waste power on that. What else can we disable here? There's no natural gas left. Yikes. Okay. So, coal. We don't have much, but there's a lot over here. Once we dig that out, we can start getting all this coal. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna get all this coal. Where else is there coal in this general area? We no longer care about noxious gases. We need coal. Coal will help bridge us. until we can figure out other situations. Okay, there's a bunch of coal over here as well. Right, that... Okay, yeah, alright. I'm just making sure that we wouldn't be letting people get in and out of the base without exosuits where we want exosuits. We also need to finish this little project over here. That's getting nice and full. So there's a nice solid amount of coal over here. Temperature-wise, it's still going. Used up a lot of our oxygen when we ran out of power there for a minute. So we definitely need more ethanol distillers, for sure. Refinement. Where's the ethanol? There it is. Okay, so we're gonna build those. Then we're building 2 coal power plants. Put a coal generator here, a coal generator here. Put floors there for the coal generators. A ladder right here for the coal generators. Get a heavy watt joint plate in here somewhere. Right there. No, I don't think we can have a heavy watt joint plate in those places. Where's the heavy watt wires at? Okay. I'm just gonna run you straight over here. I think I can put one right there. Yeah, okay. We'll put one. Just put it right there. Suppose we do need airflow tiles because we're going to create more CO2 this way. Alright. We're going to deconstruct that and deconstruct that now. As we have our other O2 system completely built now. That is cooling the O2 down very nicely. Guess we can take eggs. And I want to crack those eggs right away. Egg cracker does not take up a lot of space. Hopefully that won't ruin this room. Okay, as far as priorities go, this whole thing here, we need this to go real bad. Put coal in that spot right there. Also, deconstruct all that and dig as much of this as possible. That'll allow this to make a lot more oil. Because we've had this thing going for 176 cycles. We should have way more oil than this. We just let it get overpressured. Which is my bad. Oh, I told these things they can store refined metal, didn't I? We definitely probably don't want that. Because that refined metal is spicy hot. So this whole base is pretty spicy hot. Once we get these coal power plants operational, I'm probably going to call this video. It's gotten pretty long. I just wanted to try to solve the power crisis. Thinking of which, we're going to automate these coal guys so we don't just burn all of our coal for no reason. Just like we did with our other power plants. When we need them to run, they run. When we don't, they turn off. Okay, this is going to store only coal at a 7. So it gets taken out of the other ones. This is going to be stored at an 8, so it gets taken out of that. Okay, all this needs to be a 9 now. Get this stuff done. We don't want to start burning coal. We've got nowhere to put it. These can stay at 7 minutes. I just want them to finish the building priorities before they start delivering. Why are you taking 5 and 30 kilograms at a time? Take a couple hundred. Come on. I guess we could put a couple of storage bins right in this area. We can store the copper in there just to get it out of that superheated area. Okay, perfect. Oh, I didn't bring the heavy watt wire far enough. Nine, 7, 8. Okay, this one's working here. This one also just needs to be at an 8. And it is connected into the whole system, so that's good. We haven't built the automation wire, which is fine. Except it burned all of the coal already. Okay, automation wire's all connected in, so it'll still run. Now we have 7 tons of coal, so we can run that for a while. Means we're going to be okay. Can't get to this stuff because of things in these general areas. Now we'll be able to get there from 2 spots. Probably dig straight up here. So we can start getting all this coal. So that ladder should let us get all of that stuff. Now we should be able to get everything. Might as well dig up some iron too. Nothing wrong with iron. Nobody's coming over here anymore. Why would that be? They can hop here, go up and around, but then they just couldn't get past this. Oh, and they also can't get down. Here we go. Okay. Cole, are you running? You're not. Ugh. No one's like delivering the coal in here. Have this set to store coal at a set. Okay, we'll store you at an 8 then. And you guys at 9s. Come on, somebody deliver me some coal. Okay, we are pumping that out, so that's good. Good for long-term plans. I'm still not happy with the coal situation, guys. 26 kilograms of coal? What are you even doing, man? Man, dupe person. Who are you? You have popped eardrums? Why would you have popped eardrums? Skills. Your strength is 12. You should be able to carry hundreds of kilograms of coal. This is ridiculous. Also, all of that slime lung-ridden nastiness has made its way to the top of the base. So for the time being, I guess we're gonna run these things again. We don't need these tiles so close to the ladder. Just prevents airflow from moving around the way we want it to. Hey, we're making coal power for a second. Hey, you just need to go eat, okay? Please, thank you. This will probably be the next place we put up exosuits. Hey, go eat, please. Thank you. Alright, I think the power problem is solved, so we're gonna call it here. Thanks for joining us on Glider Gaming. Sorry for the longer video, but I hope it was enjoyable watching me struggle, as always. Always appreciate tips and tricks you may have picked up yourself or from other streamers, so let me know how I can improve. And I hope you're having a good time. See you next time. Bye-bye.